Pride is starting. If you are a person in the United States of America who is an inclusive and accepting person of LGBTQ people, you need to know that you are in the majority. I've got some statistics. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a deep skeptic, also a pastor. In a recent study by Ipsos, they found that 70% of people in the United States of America were completely fine with retail places having Pride merch. In a 2024 study by PRI, they found that 75% of people in the United States of America were in favor of non-discrimination protections for LGBTQ plus people in the areas of housing and public accommodations and employment. And in a Gallup poll, 69% of people in the United States of America support marriage equality, support the ability of LGBTQ people to be fully and legally married. And then there's this. A recent study done by the Trevor Project shows that 41% of LGBTQ young people have considered making themselves not alive anymore. And it's worse if they're part of an additional minority group in the United States of America. And in a recent study of my videos, you can find that the Bible is not condemning of LGBTQ plus people. I've got a verse-by-verse video on pinned to my profile, and that's important for people who are treating the Bible as their ancient spiritual text. Because while it's okay to hold different beliefs than the majority of people, that makes holding those beliefs seem isolating and difficult sometimes. And if you watch the news, they will have on any sort of news program people arguing for both sides of an issue. The problem is that both sides aren't always equally represented in a culture, and it can make you feel like most of people, or at least half of the people, disagree with you. Well, if you are loving and inclusive and affirming of the LGBTQ community, you are in the majority, like by a lot. Don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of work to do. That 30 to 40% is very vocal and has a lot of power right now, but it's affecting our children. But when you are in the majority, it's important not to demean the people that disagree with you, but instead try to bring them along. So in a lot of these cases, we have like 30% of the population of the United States of America that need to be brought along. And it's Pride, so this is the perfect time to have those conversations with the people that you know that are in a place that is not loving and inclusive, that is not acting the way Jesus would act, and is not sort of furthering what the Bible argues that people who treat it as their sacred text should do. You know, judge not lest you be judged. And that God is love and all of those things. So I hope this helps you feel confident in having those discussions with people.